Good morning, boys and girls, and I think it's that time again, isn't it? Time to go and visit the wise old elf himself, Jolo. See you in a bit. And there he is. All right, pal, good morning.
Good to see you over the fence, 3-4 good metres away.
Oh yes, there's a, well, I'd say about 15 foot here now.
Right, I'm just going to put some brassicas in. I'm going to put the stripes in because they'll be in till virtually Christmas.
Yeah.
So they're going to be in for at least 6-7 months. 2 steel pegs, bit of my tubing over the peg,
There we go.
and that's my hoop. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll just put a second one in because I'll only need 3 on this bed, he says, but we'll see how we go on.
How long is this, the bed, Joe?
This one, slightly less, about 14 feet.
About 14.
So it'll end up with...
Yeah, it'd be about 4 then, wouldn't it, that, probably?
So this will be 4 hoops, right, and then I'll just put a cane across the middle at the top, and then when it's finished, the net goes over, because we know the wood pigeons are there waiting with the chicks.
Oh, they're always ready, aren't they?
They're always ready, it's young and it's green, so it's the stripes that's going in. It'll not be ready for 7 months. Obviously Christmas time. And because there'll be big gaps in between them at the moment, I'll put lettuce and beetroot underneath.
Ah, right. Interplanting.
Yeah, they'll be ready dead soon. Get them off the trowel. And then what Joe does, because I've said before, these allotments have been worked for donkey's years. And we all have a bit of club root.
Yeah.
Just pop it out, tease the roots up a little bit, and then because of the club root, just a spoonful of lime.
Garden lime, yeah.
Garden lime goes in the hole. Because what happens with the club root, it will attach itself to the roots of the plant, and then it'll get as thick as your thumb.
Yeah.
But then it stops all the nutrients then going to the plant.
Yeah, because the fine roots are the ones that seek the nutrients.
So the thing is, get the brassica in. So the roots now are going to grow through the line, and that'll help to prevent the club root attaching to the root of the brassica, taking away all the goodness that we would want for the plant.
Yeah.
With me? So that's gone in now, really firm it in. I've just pinched the bottom 2 leaves off.
Clubroot it's a type of soil-borne plant virus, isn't it?
Yeah, but it can stay in the ground forever. So 1 brassica firmly planted in. Have you got, can you figure that?
Yep,
right.
Firmed in.
What we've got now, it's another little trick. That is just a round disc, little hole in the middle and a split put in it.
Right.
So that now is going to go round the brassica plant.
Right.
You think, why is that going there? Because the next problem we all have with brassicas is root fly. Yeah, everybody's heard of cabbage root fly, but it affects all the brassicas.
Yeah.
I don't know where they come from, but they'll know once they're in, and what the root fly will do. The root fly will come in, little thing, that can get through the net.
Little grub.
But that would lay its eggs at the bottom here. Are you with me?
Yep.
So to deter the root fly, we just put it up, we've just made a collar, so that little collar will prevent the root fly coming in, because it can't now get at the base of the brassica, but it's prevented by the collar.
Very good.
So I've got 2 dozen here, so it's going to be...
What are they, Joe? What are they made
You
of?
can more or less use anything. We had laminate floor put down in the bathroom a while ago, and when the guy came with the laminate floor, it's just the underlay, this is, that they would use under the laminate floor, and with quite a bit left.
Very clever. I have seen them before, but these are homemade ones, aren't they? Reuse, repurpose, recycle.
You could use anything.
Excellent.
So it's just a little hole again. Little sprinkle of lime.
Every time I go up to see you, you're up to something. This is good, this.
Well, it's only because I've had that many failures early on.
Yeah.
And didn't know why. And then it was the previous old asses that would come along, and I would say, this is failed, that's failed.
That means previous wise old elves. It's elvish, that old
what
ass.
they would do then, if you dug the plant up and out, which I wasn't doing because I didn't know.
Yeah.
And there was the problem. It was the club root, or whatever it was.
Or the root fly.
Or the root fly. So that goes in. Get it in as firm as you can. So that's number 2. Nickel collar. Nickel collar goes round. So I'm going to do 3 rows of 8. Yeah. So they've got the lime to prevent the club root.
Yeah.
They've got the collar to prevent the root fly. And once we get it netted, yeah, that's going to keep, hopefully, the cabbage white butterfly that is just starting to come now. But the cabbage white butterfly will lay its eggs on the leaves, yeah, and then once they hatch out, they'll start to eat your leaves.
The little caterpillars.
The little caterpillars.
Difficult to spot, aren't they? They're exactly the same colour as the broccoli.
That's it. But,
or whatever it is.
Yeah, but the thing is, we can do 3 methods in one go. So we've got the lime, we've got the collar, it'll be netted, yeah, so we've killed, if you like, we've killed 3 birds with 1 stone. And because these sprouts won't be ready till, I don't know, November-ish.
Yeah, November, December.
They've got 6-7 months now in the ground. But all the space that will be in between them is going to be barren.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to utilise that split space with a quick early crop, I'll put lettuce in between, because they're only 2 or 3 weeks once they've gone in. So I'll do successions of lettuce while they're still growing, and then I'll put rows of beetroot in. The beetroot might take, say, 3 months. It doesn't matter, because these will just be getting taller.
Yeah.
So then I'm using all my space to its maximum.
Maximising your grow space there.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, mate.
So, as I say, later on there'll be 4 hoops. There'll be a garden cane from here. Hang on. I'll just tie a garden cane on in the middle.
Yep.
Bit of green tie that on, all the way along. Yeah. Out comes the net. Here's the net. So that I'll just lay it on the floor, pull it over, peg it down. So I've planted it. It's had lime, it's had a collar, it'll be netted, yeah. The main thing with the net is to keep the bloody wood pigeons away. So hopefully in an hour now, because we've only got an hour per plot while we've got all this holding on,
Yeah.
I can get this done today.
Fantastic.
That's it.
So yeah, that's true. We're allowed 2 hours because we've got 2 plots to manage.
Right, yeah. But everybody else is only allowed 1 hour per plot.
Yeah.
That's the rules that we've got, and we've got to obey.
Another part of our control system, which is it's a rock solid control system we've got going on down here.
We don't want anybody coming on, overstaying, then we get complaints and we get shut down.
Yeah.
I don't want this place shut down.
No.
Like the rest of us, we've got too much time and effort invested in getting your plot ready, getting it prepared, putting your crops in. If it gets shut down, then we're knackered.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll pause it now. You can do your netting and then we'll cut back so it'll save a bit of time if that's all right with you. Don't do that. Are you going to net it today or
Oh yeah.
have you got enough time? Right, well, we'll do that, Joe.
Right, so what we'll do is I'll get this finished.
I'd ordinarily help him out with it, but we can't.
Anyway, you do what you're doing. I'll give you a shout whenever this is done.
And I'll film it then, yeah.
Just put the net on. Job done. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit, boys and girls. Hello, Mr. Elf. Back again.
Right, Tony. One bed now done. 3 rows of sprouts. Like we said, at least 6-7 months in the ground. They've been limed first, then they've got the collar on. There's 2 little rows of lettuce on this side.
Oh, you put the lettuce in as well, yeah?
Yeah. My beetroot are at home, but I'll bring those up whenever.
And they'll be going on.
2 rows of beetroot in between
Yeah.
as well. Because they'll be out miles before these are ready. So we've planted them, we've put lime in the hole for the bloodroot, we've put the collar round for the root fly, and then it's just a simple process then. It's just a bit of fiddling from it to adjust it.
It's easier with 2, but Joe's a dab hand.
But all I'll do now is get this sorted, adjust it, and once the netting is on then, that's going to keep out our friendly cabbage white butterfly.
And the wood pigeons. There was a cheeky pigeon on here a minute ago.
Well,
He landed over there.
we're just inundated with wood pigeons.
He was browsing the buffet, wasn't he?
If we had a 12-ball shotgun, we could solve the pigeon population in a few minutes, but we haven't and we can't, and it would be rather bad if we had people coming on with shotguns taking pot shots.
Yeah. The trouble with that is if you bring an air rifle or a shotgun onto a place like this, there's also, I mean, shotgun will be nowhere because you'd be blasting the hell out of these greenhouses and what have you, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Put a pellet gun down on the lane, you'd probably be okay. But you can't come on here with them. Which is right, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. Because everything is common sense, and we have to think of. I'm just pushing the hoops down a little bit.
Okay.
Just to get the net over. But when we're finished now, as I say, it's a bit of fat.
This is scaffold debris netting or construction debris netting.
Yeah, I buy it off eBay. I don't know where the other guys get it from. I know Screwfix sell it and places like that.
That's where I got mine from, Screwfix. It's about, I think it's 39 quid for a 50 metre by 2 metre roll of it.
Yeah.
But if you check the other videos on hoop beds that I've got on mine, you'll see there that sometimes if you've got a tall tent and it's only a 2 metre wide one, you have to stitch them together. I stitch them together with zip ties, don't I?
Little tent pegs from the pound shop.
Yep.
Yeah, you get 10 for a pound and whatever. So where I'm just messing now, all the tent pegs do, obviously, is just secure it in. And what we've got to think is that the sprouts will end up 3 foot tall. So where I'm pushing the hoops down in the ground now, later on as the sprouts get taller, yeah,
The net will get higher.
then I can lift the hoops up to accommodate the height of the sprouts.
My arm's at full length, by the way, if you think we're getting a bit close. We are very close, me and Joe, but if you think we're getting physically close, you're wrong, because I've got a good 3 foot in front and he's a good 3 to 4 foot.
He's on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
Well away from me, because we've got to abide
I'm right against this here, see.
by all the rules and regs.
And we are, because we're good lads, us.
So in essence now, that's it. We just want tidying up a bit.
So will be weighted and pegged all the way down
That's going to
each
get
side.
weighted, pegged all the way down. So, just
And there
to
you go.
reiterate, it was lime, it was a collar, firmed them in hard, have 2 rows of lettuce underneath, because these won't be ready till November, December, and then you can use your space and just intercrop with fast growing stuff. So that's that.
Cash cropping.
I'll tidy all this up, but then I do the same process with my collie, my broccoli and my cabbage. Again, it's the lime, it's the collar,
The netting.
the netting. So that'll just be a repeat process for all the brassicas in the designated beds now, which is when I get round to them. But I put these in early because they're a long growing crop.
And you can get that catch crop that you're talking about,
Get a catch crop in between.
Now, they don't bother with the onions and stuff, do they?
Generally no. Generally no. Sometimes the blackbird, if you put them in when they're too small, the blackbirds yank them out.
They think the worms, don't they, coming up?
They think it's something young and green and they're having a rummage round. So they can sometimes make a bit of a mess. But yeah, but if you want it and you want to eat it, particularly up here, net it. If you don't net it, the wood pigeons come in and all that work now would have been gone in the space of a couple of hours.
Which it was last year.
Which it was last
for the guru, wasn't it?
Yeah, you did. What did you not do last year?
I got all the hoops on, as you can see. Those are the hoops that I put in.
Yeah.
And it was late in the evening, and I didn't net it up, but I put the plants in, thinking that'd be all right. Come down here, 7 o'clock the day after, not one left out of 24.
Yeah, all gone.
The whole lot have been chomped and ended up in a gullet.
Well, there we go. Safe and secure, sound as a pound.
Another top tip from the wise old elf. Thanks very much.
Stay away, but stay safe.
See you, lads and lasses. Now, I don't know whether that's a native honeybee. Bumblebee guy, are you there? Let us know. But the big bumblebee is still in here. I'm a bit worried about him. The door's open there, mate. If you want to get out, ignoring me. But they're all looking thriving in here, aren't they? Look at that. It's beautiful. When I opened the door this morning, just like I say, when I just dropped in, I'd just done 10 minutes with Joe there straight away as soon as I come on. And that's what we've got. That was the visage that I was presented with when I walked in. And I like it. Everything thriving at the moment in here. Even the bee, although it looks a bit perturbed. Come on this way, mate. Out you get. If you want to get out. I'll leave the door open for him. But these, yeah, I'm going to take these off because Sue, yesterday, Susan Connolly, suggested that they've been hit by a frost and that's why they've gone black and we're not going to get anything off them. So I'm going to take those off. All the flowers that are on them at the moment, I'm going to take them off. The top tip from Sue, that we'll do that whilst trying not to disturb him. Right, off we go. I'm going to have to get some more of those, or some of those collars that Joe's just been going on about. It's a good idea, that. I wonder if you've got any lino or anything like that back at ours. I'll have to have a look. That might be tomorrow's show, that. But it's a cracking idea. I've seen them before, obviously, Brassica collars. But if you can make your own, reuse, repurpose, recycle, it's always better, isn't it? I've got quite a few brassicas that I need to get out. Right, okay. So, in the limited time that we've got left, we've got about an hour and 20 minutes left. I'm going to see if I can complete off the casements and the cladding to the tiki tunnel. Alright, boys and girls, let's get cracking. Right, so the casing's in, more or less. I'm going to leave it like that for the time being because of the weather and the fact that there's no real issues with the cabbage whites or anything at the moment. If they do get in, I could just inspect my plants and check them for eggs. When I find the eggs, I'll get shut of them. Yeah. So my hour's up now. And we're off. It's 8:45 in the morning. I got down here for about 8:45. Did a bit with Joe, and that's took about 10 minutes to cut and fit. I've also finished off the netting round there, and for decorative effect, there was an ant. Sorry, ant. Don't tell Deck what's gone on. Yeah, so I fitted the net in there again from the trampoline frames. It's the netting that goes around the trampoline frames. It's an excellent bug net. So I've done that top and bottom for venting. I'm going to wash up now, have a good clean, and then I'm off spraying as I go. Right, see you in a bit. So there's our wash station. I've just put the kettle on to get the hot water. It doesn't have to be boiling, obviously, because you scald your hands, but I'm just warming the water up there. And so the antiseptic disinfectant Medigard goes in. Other brands are available. Yeah, so that's been on for about a minute. And I'm only putting in enough to cover the element inside of that kettle. So the top's screwed back on and placed under there. And we're ready to go. Give them a good scrubbing down with that. Dry them with that. Then spray them with that. So it's back into the tiki hut with those. I'm squeaky clean and sprayed up with the antiviral stuff. So, I don't know. So anyway, there we go. Going to spraying. With that, antibacterial. Good for H1N1 viruses. And then as we open that up, I'll show you the next bit. And now we're outside. Again, wherever it's likely that people are going to put their hands, give it a good spray. Just in case anybody's been doing the opportunistic thief bit. And that's in there at the side of me with the rest of my paraphernalia. I always carry that on me as well, which is the gel. The cleanest redneck in the parish. Crack on. And we're off. So this has been the cleanest boy in the parish, signing out. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. This is Guru Mafinda, and remember, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll get through this fine and dandy. See you in a bit. Ta-da.